Hello YouTubers, it's Championdjk coming at you again with another 10 Car Tuesday episode, and this is another Lamborghini episode. I think I've at least done one of these prior to this. For sure I've done one, maybe even two. Getting difficult to remember. I haven't numbered these episodes, so I don't even really know what number episode I am on. But either way, we're going to look at some Lamborghini toolings. This one is the 25th anniversary Lamborghini Countach. So this particular one that you're looking at right now is the 98 mainline. This actually debuted in the 1997 mainline. Here it is in black. Had a bunch of mainline releases, 5-pack releases, a bunch of pavement pounders, power launchers, and long hauler releases. Which if you don't know what those are, those were released with a little toy like semi-truck fantasy casting, and those can be kind of tough to find sometimes because they just are. It's had a few premium releases as well: Auto Milestones, West Coast Customs, and Speed Machines. Excuse me. And the casting was last used or seen in 2013 in a 5-pack. I've got 3 of them to look at here. We have this black one. Very, very basic. There are no tampos on the vehicle whatsoever, just a Hot Wheels logo right there in the windshield. Of course, these are metal body, plastic base. So you got the paint flaking off of the rivet there. And there's that one. Not too exciting. Definitely not my favorite Countach casting. I definitely dig the older Countach a little bit better than this one, a little bit more than this one. This particular one is 1999 in silver. Open that one up. There that guy is. This one, again, super basic. No tampos on it whatsoever. Just that one windshield tampo. I like it in this color, though. Looks good. Could definitely use some detail. But pretty cool. So there's car number 2 of your 10 Car Tuesday. And then the third one is this one right here. 25th anniversary Lamborghini Countach. This is from the 2001. Yeah, 2001 mainline. In blue. We got some tampos on this one. Still no detail though in the back or the front, just the number 1 of the Lamborghini logo, and then Hot Wheels logo, number 1 and the Lamborghini logo on the side. White interior. It's decent color blue. Still plastic base, plastic tires. Nothing super special about it, but I do like the Lamborghini Countach. It's one of my favorite cars of all time, and so I absolutely had to have all the versions of this I can find. I don't like crazy go after them, but if I do see one that I don't have, I'll definitely grab it as long as it's cheap. So there's that. And then the next casting we're going to take a quick look at is the Lamborghini Reventon. I've got 2 different versions of that. This one is that you're looking at is from 2012. Both of the versions I have are actually from 2012. It actually debuted in 2009 in the main line in 2009. 2010, it had a couple Speed Machine releases, as well as a couple mainline releases, and then it was in the mainline again in 2011, and then again in 2012, and then from then, it's been in 2013, it was in a 5-pack, 2014, it was in a 5-pack, 2014 was also a mystery model, and then 2017, it was used again, and was seen in the 2017 Lamborghini series. But here is your Reventon. It's a nice car in real life. The casting is pretty cool too. Go ahead and look at this copper tone one. So this is also from the 2012 mainline. This is the other color. I think a cooler color than the yellow. It looks a lot neater. So we got headlight tampos on both of these, which is nice. And I'm not sure, but I think Lamborghini might require that as part of the licensing deal. This is what you got going on in the back. It's like a weird lensed version because it's part of the glass piece or the plastic that makes up the windshield. in the back. Pretty cool. I definitely like this copper tone one better than the yellow one. They both look all right. Definitely a cool Lamborghini. And so there's car number 4 and number 5. We got 5 to go. Next one we'll take a look at is the Lamborghini Murciélago. Excuse me. This one, this casting's been around for a while. This debuted in 2003. The one you're looking at right now is from 2009 mainline in a pearl white. Fair amount of detail in this one. So 2003 mainline, 2004 mainline. It had a premium release in 2004 in the West Coast Customs series. 2009 mainline times 3, so 3 different versions of that. This is one of them. And then 2011 5-pack. And then it wasn't seen for a while. Until recently, 2017, it was in the Lamborghini series, and then we saw it twice this last year, 2018, once in the Batman series and once in the Fast and Furious mainline series. So you get taillights with this one, little Lamborghini logo right there, Hot Wheels logo, headlight detail, side marker detail. It's got trim, that black trim. That's pretty sweet that they actually gave this one quite a bit of details. Still, for the mainline version, obviously, it's a metal body, plastic base, plastic tires, but pretty cool. I never really cared too much for this casting, but it's kind of grown on me a little bit. So I do like it, and this is a pretty good version of it with all those little added details that kind of make the car look good. So there is that one. And then the next one we got, this one looks fantastic. This is the Lamborghini Gallardo excuse me, LP 560-4. This particular one you're looking at is, it says in the All-Stars, it was shown up as a new model. This was a new model, though, for 2010. It had 2 different mainline variations. I think the other one was white. This one's in like a satin black. At least that's how it appears in the package. Oh, yeah. And that's a good-looking car right there. You can't deny that is, for a mainline, that is a really good-looking mainline. So, seen in 2010, mainline 2010, it was also in Speed Machines. There's 3 different versions of that. 2011, it was in a Holiday series, Holiday Hot Rods. 2013 in the Speed Machines again. 2016 in a 10-pack. And then it's going to be seen 2019 as a multi-pack exclusive. So look out for that one. And so this casting hasn't been released a whole ton. I would love to get the Speed Machines of it. But, I mean, that's a good-looking car. And in a good amount of detail, too. You get the taillights, Lamborghini logo up front there, headlights. That's definitely my favorite one that I'm going to show you today is this one right here in this like satin black color. They just did a solid job with that tooling, and it just looks really good in this color. The wheels look good on it. That's a fantastic looking car. Really nice looking. Really cool. It might be about 1/64 scale too in this size, because that's a smaller Lamborghini. Alright, so next up we got a similar one. This is the Lamborghini Gallardo LP 570-4 Superleggera. This one in blue, let me see, it's the 2012 one. This is the 2013. I got a 2012 one to look at as well. So these debuted in 2011 in the mainline. There was 3 different variations. 2012 there was 2. 2012 it was also seen as in the Light Speeders series. 2013 was in the mainline, 2 different variations, and this is one of them. And then 2014 is a color shifter release. 2015 as well, a color shifter, so there is a plastic body version of this car. And then in 2016 we saw it in the Gran Turismo series, which was the sort of mainline-ish series where it still maintained its metal body plastic base. And then we saw it in 2016 in the Forza series as a premium model. And then again, we're going to see it in the 2019 Fast and Furious series as a premium model. So definitely cool. I don't think I'm missing any variations in there that have come out in it. But again, you get headlight tampos, you get the bull up front. Looks pretty good. Nice shape to the car. Really dig it. Size-wise, I bet you it's pretty much, they've made it identical. And they did. Totally identical to the non-Superleggera version. So differences in the car, you see the exaggerated like front lip and stuff like that, the spoiler on the back, yada yada yada. We can go over that for a while, but there's that version, and then this is the one from 2012, one of the ones from 2012, also in blue, different wheels, gold and white tampos, blue spoiler. This one looks okay, but I don't think it looks as good as this one. But it is a cool casting. So Lamborghinis are great. I collect Lamborghinis in any brand. Matchbox, Hot Wheels, Kyosho. Imagine if Auto World did Lamborghinis. That would be insanity. Yeah. Big fan of them. Of course, because just, back to my childhood when, so I was a Countach poster kid. So, or a kid that would have a poster of a Countach on his wall. All right, so this is the Lamborghini Veneno, and this is the one from the Gran Turismo series, the Replica Entertainment series. That came out in 2016. So, kind of crazy that Hot Wheels got both game franchises at the same time, Gran Turismo and Forza. Kind of rival games, but I guess they're on rival systems. But let's open up this Veneno. The Veneno is a cool casting. I do like it. I have a Veneno Roadster from Kyosho that is absolutely amazing. But this casting is pretty good, too, for a Hot Wheel. Now, this obviously isn't a mainline, but of course, the Veneno debuted in the mainline in 2014 with two different variations. 2015, it was released again in the mainline, and then in 2016, we got a premium version of it in this Gran Turismo series. I don't know if you could call this one an error a little bit, because it looks like the paint went on a little bit lighter towards the tail end of the car, which I do not think is by design for it to have a fade, but this one kind of has a fade going on to it. So it's a brand new tooled base for this release, being all metal. And then in 2017, it was also in the mainline again, and it also had a Kroger exclusive release where I think it was white, and I don't have that one, so I definitely want that Veneno if anybody's got an extra that they're willing to trade or give up or whatever. It's just a mainline car, but I definitely want it for my Veneno collection, because I think I have all the others. And then in 2018, it was a multi-pack exclusive, and I think that one was blue, and I do have that one. But it's a very cool car. It's a very wild looking car from Lamborghini. Definitely an interesting one. It's got lots of details. It's just a lot of edges and stuff to the car. And the Kyosho Roadster that I have is just insanity when it comes to the details in it. In fact, we're only at 13 minutes. So, I can, if you guys don't mind looking at this for just a minute, I'm going to grab that Kyosho just because I talked about it. Maybe we should take another peek at it. I did show it in a weekly video, but let's just take another peek as it compares to the Hot Wheels car. And we'll be right back. Alright, so it was accessible. That was quick, so I shouldn't even have to cut the video. But take a look. So here's your Kyosho. There's your Hot Wheels. Right off the bat, I'm going to say Hot Wheels did a good job. They definitely did a good job with it. Size-wise even, it is very similar to the Kyosho. The Kyosho might be slightly longer, but width-wise and everything, it's about the same. Now, obviously, the Kyosho is going to have a few more details that are going to have the edge over the Hot Wheels. One being, it's got side mirrors, which I could give or take the side mirrors. That is not something that I really care about. The headlights are actually lensed in this one, whereas they are not in the Hot Wheels. Also, the Lamborghini logo is actually to scale on the front of the car. Like, there wouldn't be this large Lamborghini logo on the actual car, because that would be huge on the actual car if you were to scale it back up. The rear end of the car, you can see there's a lot of extra detail on the Kyosho that you don't necessarily get with the with the Hot Wheels. And then, I mean, the top of the car is going to look different, of course, because it's a completely different once the Roadster version of it. We can take a look at that, though. Kind of lift it up and take a peek. So, definitely undeniably cool Kyosho, though. I definitely recommend getting one. You can find these Venenos on the bay fairly inexpensively. And they are really cool. Prototypical wheels, all that good stuff. Just a really cool amount of detail. Just an amazing thing. So there's your bonus 11th car for 10 Car Tuesday. We had to throw a Kyosho into the mix just for a moment. But yeah, definitely cool. Other than the Veneno, though, this is stellar. That is one of the best looking mainline Hot Wheels I've seen in a long time. I mean, that looks really good. Like, I would make a custom of that. Just different wheels on it, right? Like, I would paint a Lambo this satin black. And, I mean, wow. They knew what they were doing with that one, for sure. All right, you guys. Well, that's going to be it for this 10 Car Tuesday episode. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day. And, yeah, thank you.